Well, I just went into the post office to drop off some packages. And on the way there was a big, semi-truck getting ready to pull into to service a store, drop off their goods. And the lady in front of me stops, and then the truck starts moving, which I knew would take a while because the truck is going to have to, finagle and get in there. And those truckers, they're good, whatever. Anyway, so there's a center lane where you can turn either way. And so I went around her to go past the truck because he was not in that lane at all. And this lady comes and she's coming the opposite direction, and she's wagging her finger at me. Ew, you shouldn't do that. And I hate to say this, but I wagged my finger back at her. I'm like, people, mind your own business. If you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. But we're going to talk trash on this show. So things may not be so nice, but they will be true. And hopefully it will help somebody to be able to kind of work through maybe some problems that they're having or past issues. And we all have a past, but we also have a future. So let's make the future better than the past. Even if the past was good, then make it great. So when I went into the post office, nobody was in there. It's the small town post office here. And I asked the postman, I said, do you ever get sick of people? And he looked at me and he goes, is that a trick question? And I said, okay, so I know the answer. And he says, well, just like this morning, he said, we open at 10 o'clock. And I was done with my stuff in the bag at 9:30, and there was a lady at the door waiting, blah, blah, blah. And she's, and he says, well, if I get done, I will open early, but I have to do this. We don't open till 10. So then he opens it at 9:45, lets her in, and then the package that she was waiting for, or whatever she was doing, he explained to her why it would take 2 days instead of one. She goes, well, I don't understand. He says, well, you should have taken it to the main post office. Then it would get there the next day. And so I guess she was being rude to him then and saying, well, why can't you explain this to me? And he finally said, lady, if maybe you're tired, you need to go home and go to bed.